परे सा नि परे रे ग परे सा नि प सा.
Namaskaram. Hello everyone. Ego is a very big barrier for our evolvement. Ego is a very big hurdle for our progress. And also, entanglement is a very big barrier for your independent and individual progress. Ego is so powerful and strong that you won't even realize that how much harm it is doing to you and to the people around you. But without ego, we cannot live. It is ego that holds the life in the body. Unless and until the ego is completely dissolved, the life in the body would never leave without any efforts or on its own. So ego is that powerful. However, taking a charge, keeping the charge over the ego is very important. So, how to take charge of the ego? First thing is you have to accept the fact or introspect the fact that we all have ego inside us. The level of ego can be different from one person to another, but ego does exist. Let it be. But first thing is acceptance of having the ego and realization that you're not the supreme or you're not the whole achiever or highest level of a person. However rich you are, however big you are, even then you're still very small from someone or other. There is always someone who will be a little bigger than you in some sense or in your sense. So it is very important to see somebody in your life high above you where you can bow down and always make your confessions. And if that person says idiot to you, if that person says stupid to you, that should not hurt your ego. Rather, you should smile and accept and say, yeah, I am stupid and I am idiot. Please guide me. So it is very important we have such kind of person in our life. So it is with lots of blessings you might get such kind of a person. But even if you do not get that kind of a person, bow to some deity whom you love, which we call as Ishtadevata. Any deity which you admire, any form which you admire, and bow to that deity every day. And let your ego be under control. The reason I got brought up this topic is these are very hard times for humanity even now, and I don't know after Diwali how things would look like in terms of the pandemic, but it is very important we do not lose our humanity and we keep helping. There are many already who are helping, and those who have not helped yet, please start helping, because that's what is needed now. There is no point keeping the money in the safe lying there of no use. So use that money. It's you don't have to even think that this is a good deed or a bad deed or something. It's a need of the hour. What I it's a festive time, and obviously it's a celebration time, and everybody should celebrate, make some noise, and enjoy, have some fun. But don't forget the people who cannot afford even one meal. Your one meal also will contribute in a bigger way. Why I again got this topic is because I'll just share one acquaintance of mine who earns 30 lakhs per annum. The family income is around 70-80 lakhs per annum. So nearly, if you say 1 crore of income per annum, but when I talk to him or the family to help in some or other way, the help comes out only where there's a picture going to be taken by giving an award that I gave 5,000 or certificate, or uh, or like 10 people are going to appreciate you for what you're doing. But helping out in the background, which is a very good word we have in our culture, Guptadan and Guptadan. So Guptadan, which is secret donation, has an immense value, because that is what actually comes from within you. So the person, I have hardly seen that person in my life, that removing at least 100 rupees from the pocket and just giving it to somebody, some poor on the street. So in my eyes, he is the biggest beggar. That 1 crore of earning doesn't hold any value. One breath stops, poof, life is gone. Everything is going to stay here. What are you going to do about it? What what is the point of keeping the money here unused? It doesn't make sense. And I don't understand that, although educated and having this level of amount, why such kind of a behavior, illiterate, uncommon, like common sense less behavior It is, it surprises, and it's also very eye opening to see such fools around. I would say very honestly, going to 10 temples or going to pilgrimage might give you some good deeds, no doubt, some peace of mind. But it is only the sadhana and the humanity which you genuinely show from within counts. And that enhances you as a personality. And that also gives you a charge over your ego. So ego, that ego itself creates a cocoon of comfort of I. And the I can be small or can be big. So for a farmer, losing one cow is like losing big time. For a billionaire, losing millions is a big issue. But both are suffering the same kind of a pain of losing. So it is not about how much you have. It is about how you have it and how you deal with it. So this can give you a clarity only when your ego is under control. So few things which you need to know that is have someone in your life for you to bow down, confess, or talk, or share, and have a huge respect for that person, so that you do not fly in the air thinking that you would never fall on the ground. So this is a very important aspect. It's not always that we have to keep a check on our outer side of the behavior. It's very important to keep a check on the subtle side of our behaviors. It's very important. So with this, I close my talk, and in this festive season and the new year begins in most of the cultures today. See that you can extend your as much as arms as possible. I am not saying that people are not doing it. Many people are extending the helping hands and support, and it's very beautiful of them. But some idiots will always remain. And if you find such idiot, you can better let him know that he is an idiot than to pretend that he is smart just because he has some kind of a status quo. So at times it's better to have a reality check. You can think in the other way. What will you be doing after retirement? Will you be just passing your time sitting on the table watching some news and reading the newspaper and seeing your grandchildren's playing? Do you just want to pass your life, or you want to live your life? If you really want to live your life, you need to start now and right away. All right. So with that, I end my talk, and again wish you all the festival times, and thank you for listening. Bye.